Hi, my name is Amy Fitzgerald, and I'm a director with the Meriden YMCA Mountain Mist Day Camp, and I'm here to go over how to register for camp online and in person. Our camp registration is opening on Monday, January 24th. You'd be able to register online and also at the YMCA front desk. In order to register online, you do need to have an active YMCA membership. So if you're currently an active member utilizing the facilities or programs, you should be able to go onto our website to register using either your phone number or email and the password that you had created to create your online account. If you do not have an active membership, you can certainly activate your membership by contacting the front desk at 203-235-6386, or you can go down to the YMCA, activate that membership, and when you're ready to register for camp, you can do that online. So we can get started by going to our website, meridenymca.org. You would go to program registration. You're going to put in your password. Should ask for your email. It might be because I'm logged in. And it'll bring you to your account, which will have your information. I would verify this while you're on here. Make sure your address is up to date, the phone number you want to be used, and your email address, which is very important. Gives you your information about your billing, any appointments you may have made if you're working out with us, other members, the type of membership you have, if it's active, if it's a household youth membership, whatever kind of membership you have will be here. And then people that are a part of your account. So in order to register for camp, you're going to go to program registrations and register for programs. You'll come up to this page, which if you wanted to register for other things, you can register in fitness or youth sports or travel sports, anything that's available online, you'd be able to register here. But we're going to go to Mountain Mist Day Camp. And here you'll see that we have all the different camps that you can register for, from art camp to cooking, to fort building, to gymnastics, horseback riding, traditional camp, sports camp, everything is here. You can register for camp for the traditional time of 9 to 3 for any of the camps you want. So art camp right here, that would be your traditional day of 9 to 3. If you wanted to register for art camp, but you need before camp care or after camp care or both, you would register for art camp with the AM, PM, or the combo care options. So you would be able to select that and which one that you want to do. Same with cooking or fort building or gymnastics. And then all the way down to our traditional camps, which are down here. Traditional camp, which is your groups of teepees, pioneers, discoverers, explorers, our new group, the voyagers, adventurers, and navigators. So this is the group, what you would choose here. Again, if you wanted before camp care, after camp care, or both, you would select this option. So if I were going to select just traditional camp right here, and I would scroll down to look to see, I just want session 3 this year. So I'm going to look for session 3 navigators. I'm going to click on that. If you wanted to do other sessions, sessions 1, sessions 2, you would be able to do that all at once right here. You would just find which group your child would be part of, and it's based on the grade they completed in June. So I would hit registration right here. At this point, you're going to select the member that you want to register. So you don't want to register yourself. You want to register one of your children. I'm going to register Madeline. At this point, you'll come up to the questions for traditional camp for 2022. We would need to know the grade they completed, their transportation to and from camp. So you want to verify that this is correct. This is from last year. So I'm going to change this, that she will be completing grade 11 in June. The transportation for us is busing. But if you're going to do extended morning care, if you needed care before camp starts at 9, then you would choose AM extended hours. If you're dropping off at 9 o'clock every day, then you're going to do parent drop off, and you would put that as your transportation. So we're going to take the Purple Pine at Thomas Hooker, and the same for transportation for bringing home. You can either have PM extended hours, you're going to pick up at 3 o'clock, or which bus they're going to take. So we're on the Purple Pine, but we're going to do a bus stop a little bit closer to home so she can walk. And then importantly, you're going to need to select if your child can be dropped off the bus stop without an adult. If you have an older child and a younger child and you're okay with that older child being dropped off without the adult and taking the younger child with them, that's fine. But if your child is young and you want someone to be at the bus stop, which is perfectly understandable, you would need to check, no, they cannot be dropped off there. Every bus has a bus counselor. They have a list of campers on their bus and phone numbers. If you're not at the bus stop, they will call you. If you don't answer or don't show up, they will continue on the route, keeping your child in the bus with them until they reach you, and they would circle back. So I'm going to say that yes, my child can be dropped off without an adult. It'll also ask you if your child can be photographed during YMCA activities. Throughout the day at camp all summer, we take videos and pictures of all the different activities and games and shows that we're doing throughout camp, and we'd like to be able to post them on our website, our Facebook, or our Instagram pages. So if you're okay with that, you would select yes there. If your child has any special needs, an active IEP, a developmental disability that we need to be aware of, if they're enrolled in the STEP program, has a one-to-one aide at school, that's going to make a difference at camp. So we would need to have that information to make sure that their camp experience is the best one that we can give them. Having a code word is important, especially if you're going to send someone else to pick up that normally doesn't. We can verify that code word to your account in addition to checking their IDs to make sure that there's someone that you're authorizing to pick up. That's important. There is a discount if you authorize yes to having a Mountain Mist camp sign put in your yard. We will deliver it to you and put that in your yard, and you keep it there through the summer. If there's someone that you want your child to be paired up with in the village that you're signing up for, whether it be a cousin, a sibling, because they're the same age and in the same group, or a friend from school, you would put that child's name in here, and we're going to do our best to assign them to the same group. If it doesn't happen on the first day, your child comes home and says they weren't together, give camp a call, and we'll do our best to situate them into the correct groups. So once you've completed all that, you would hit next. This is your Mountain Mist parent agreement. So you would read through this, read it all through, and then accept and sign it. Quickly scribble your signature there, and you hit agree. And at this point, this will tell you that there's a $30 registration fee due. Session 3 navigators is what the fee is, and then there's at least a $100 deposit that is due today. So the total cost for today would be $130. And then you would go to next, and you could do your payment amount. You would pick what you're going to do to pay, and then you would pay right then and there. And that's how you register online. So, and you'll receive a receipt for that. If you are looking to pay for camp starting now and through to the end of June, or when camp starts, you'd like to make weekly or bi-weekly payments to chip away at the cost of camp, maybe you're going several sessions, that is not something that you can set up online, but you can do that with the front desk. So we can get those payments scheduled out for you. If Friday is your payday and you want to pay every Friday a little bit each week towards camp, the front desk would be able to schedule those payments for you. So that's how you register online. I'm going to cancel out because I'm not really registering my child for camp. She actually is working camp. But on our webpage here, you would be able to go to the Meriden YMCA and get more information about camp. So I'll scroll through here, and this is our camp page. It'll bring us here. And this is just going through what we're going to do, contact information for camp, obviously where our camp is located, the camp office number, which will not be available until camp starts in June. So please do not call that number and leave a message. We are not in the camp office until camp starts. We are checking the camp email, so you can certainly shoot a message to the camp email. This is the camp nurses number. Again, this number won't be active until the camp starts and the nurses in the nurses office, but the email is also available for you to send an email if you have some questions. Our downtown YMCA, where we're located, our phone and fax number. You can sign up for text alerts, which is great throughout the summer. What's going on at camp, if there's a special day happening, a special lunch, a special dress up day, a special activity, a show, something going on, so you know what's happening. It's also great for the weather. If something's happening with the weather, a storm's coming through, we want to keep parents alerted as much as possible. So it's great to get that quick text alert, saving you from having to call into the office. We also do have our social media pages, our Mountain Mist Facebook page and our Instagram page for Mountain Mist. It's great to follow those. Lots of information on there too, and pictures posted to see what's going on at camp. You can check out all of our camp photos from last summer on our camp photo gallery page. And again, we have our Facebook and our Instagram. You can visit our YouTube channel, and there's more registration information there. And if you have any contact information that you want to give us, you can put that in there also. Let me go back. I know, seems to be stuck here. Okay. So this would be registration information right here. So this will give you your camp dates. We're starting camp right on June 13th, which is session 1. We're not having a preview week this year. We're going right to session 1. Every session is a 2-week session. So and camp is not open on Monday, July 4th. That is the holiday, so we will not have camp on that Monday. You have questions about how much it costs to go to Mountain Mist. This is our camp pricing page. If you click on this link right here, it'll bring you to what traditional camp, specialty camp, and that is the cost for a 2-week session. So you can go through that and see all the pricing if you have questions on that. Are camp scholarships available? Yes, they will be. They are not currently available at this moment. We're not taking the registrations for camperships or scholarships just yet, but they will be available, and we will post that information on all of our social media pages, on our website, and let you know when they're available. Camp scholarships are based on income and family size, so you would be providing your 2020 1040 tax form to our camp email. That shows us who your dependents are, how many you have, and what your family income is. And that is how the scholarships are based, again, on income and family size. You would receive an email letting you know that you do qualify for a scholarship and what the next steps are, or you would receive an email if you are over income and do not qualify. Again, we do have bus transportation this year, so there is bus transportation. You would register for the bus, as I showed you for the registration, both online or you can do it in person. There is the bus schedule that's listed here for that, so you'll know what bus stops and what the schedule and the time is for that. Okay. Does your child need a membership for camp? Yes, they do. They have to have a youth membership. So if you're currently don't have an active membership, you would need to activate a membership with us. You also have to have an account that has no past due balances from any other programs or last year's camp or current programs such as before and after school care. You do need to make sure that those balances are cleared up before being able to register for camp. So you can register online in the comfort of your own home. And this tutorial is obviously available, hopefully to help you. You can also register in person. The camp scholarships will be available soon. We'll get you that information as soon as they're available to submit your tax information to the camp. If you want your child to start the first day of camp, you need to complete everything before they can start on Monday, June 13th. Any balances do need to be paid, and camp payments need to be paid in full before they attend the camp. So again, some people take advantage of paying all at once. They get it over with. Some people like to decide to pay throughout this time until throughout June, making weekly or bi-weekly payments, which is great too. So you would be able to set those up with the front desk. This year, we're doing something new for 2022. We'll be using what's called Camp Doc, which is an electronic web-based health record system to help maximize the health and safety of all of our campers. So once you register in DAXGO, whether it be online or with the YMCA front desk, you're going to be receiving an email that'll look a lot like this. You've been invited to manage Camp Doc, and you'll accept the invite. Once you accept that invite, you'll create your profile on there, your information, answer their questions, upload your child's physical and any other medical forms that are needed. So it's very important that you accept that email and get started in that web program. Right here is all the how-to information about Camp Doc. So if you're unsure, you can see the parent letter, the user information, your health profile, how to upload documents. And again, you can email camp with any questions. So this is new to this year, but every family who registers for camp will need to accept their Camp Doc email and get on to the Camp Doc system and put that information in there. I think it's going to be a real time saver for people throughout the summer, making sure all your medical information is up to date and that we have everything and it's easily accessible by our nurse and the counselors if needed. So it's very important that all of our campers, families complete the Camp Doc system. There are other forms here too. If you need an authorization to administer medication, if your child has an inhaler or an EpiPen, they have an allergy, asthma, there's a care plans for you to complete there. So, and that is our webpage with all of our information. So again, camp registration starts Monday, January 24th. You can register online or you can register in person at the YMCA front desk. You can go here to the Mountain Mist Camp Day registration forms, click on this link and the forms will come up. You'll be able to print those out and complete those and bring them to the YMCA front desk and register your child for camp throughout the summer. Again, if you're looking for a camp scholarship, we're waiting for the guidelines for those based on income and family size. You would email your tax information to the camp email for approval once we have that information. Anyone who is looking for care for kids, you do have to fill out a summer parent provider agreement and when you register, putting in the dates that you are attending camp and what time you're attending camp. So if you're attending camp traditionally 9 to 3, you're going to put in 9 to 3 for the weeks that you're attending camp. If you're attending before camp care or after camp care, you might be coming to camp at 7 in the morning and not leaving until 4:30. You're going to put those hours in for camp. So though you may have care for kids in a current program, such as before or after school, you will need to complete a summer parent provider agreement when you register for camp. So we can submit that to see what coverage you get if you are, if you do have care for kids. So hopefully I've answered all your questions on this little video that you can and go through our website. We look forward to having your children at camp this summer. Again, camp is scheduled to start Monday, June 13th. Right after school gets out, we'll be starting that Monday. We'll be going all summer with 5 sessions, the 6th session being the last week, which is a 1-week session of camp. We have lots of fun activities planned. We've already started getting our counselors ready throughout the, to be prepared for summer, getting our lifeguards ready, getting the pool ready, and getting everything ready to have the best summer ever. So we look forward to seeing you at registration this week, early registration, and camp registration will be open starting Monday all the way through spring and summer to register for camp. So we look forward to seeing you and we will definitely see you in June.